All right, welcome back. We're going to start with some tweets. Yes, Tope.
Afolabi Eboluwa says, it's okay to celebrate, but very wrong timing. I think I agree with Jumoke. Adeshino Adeyemi says, the centenary celebration is not a bad idea. Kudos to Toke for being a true Nigerian. Campbell Miriam says, the celebration was/is positive, but the timing is wrong. Tope's views are off point. Joke Lawal says, what exactly are we celebrating? The insecurity or the corruption? Frank Duru says, if Nigeria cannot boast of at least 1 year of power supply out of 100 years of living, no celebration for me. Fayemi Christiana says, those that were awarded deserve the award at some point, even if they were tagged as bad. Oni Michael says, we have not recovered from our colonial and slavery mentality, celebrating what? 100 years of backward progress.
All right. Now,
100 years of slavery. We're remembering when we were enslaved by colonials.
Anyways, see, remember the northern and southern protectorate came together. We're formed as a nation, Nigeria. That is what, and as I said, the president to me came across as somebody who was just pinpointing the people who have made a mark, 100 people who made a mark in the last 100 years. That's one. But also, at the same time, we must also acknowledge the fact that President Jonathan seems very, not believe, that's not what I'm looking for. He's been the first person we've seen to actually acknowledge the MK Abiola. I must bring that back up because it's really important to me.
He could have acknowledged him in a speech without having dinner.
No, wait, let me explain.
No, but see, he was not in was never allowed to be president. But for him to acknowledge the fact that he was elected president, that's a big milestone for us.
He could have done that in a speech without celebrating, without popping champagne.
Jumoke, why do we? I know that the nation is in serious at a point where things are going wrong. But let's not just throw everything, the baby and the bathwater away. There's some good things going on. Okay, we need to acknowledge those ones. Please.
Let's talk to Blessing.
What are the good things going on?
1 second. Let's talk to Blessing. Good morning, Blessing.
You are alive.
Good morning, ma.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead.
Is it?
You can talk.
Please, what you are discussing about is very interesting. 100 years, yes. Celebrating, yes. But at the wrong time. But it's okay. Because when you experience, let's even start from the Afghan war. Now, let's come down to 93. See people dying. You know what we are celebrating is not about the 100 years of blah, 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 blah. But we are celebrating that we are one Nigeria. We did not break up. Because my sister, let me tell you, people that die, yes, I'm not happy. Boko Haram, I'm not even happy with it. But the celebration, we don't have lights, we are running on generator. Government did not give me job, hallelujah. But what I'm saying is that if they even don't celebrate it now, we are still going to celebrate it, but they will still tell you at the end of the day that they spend billion. For what I'm saying is that if they want to celebrate, they should celebrate, not now that we are mourning. That people
okay, if you were the president, okay, let me throw this question at you. If you're the president, you've already called in maybe 10 different presidents from different countries to come to your country. You've already made so many plans here and there. Would you just say, oh, sorry, because of Boko Haram, don't come again? The French president, there are political and economic interests for their arrival in your country.
Can I answer that?
Our French
have been toned
relations.
down.
So are you going to say, oh, president, they don't come anymore?
Let me give you a typical example. You guys have been using bastard child. Now, let's say that you were raped at 17, which is what amalgamation was. We didn't agree to it, we were raped. And then you had a child. Now you are 30, you found a guy who you love very much, he's a billionaire, and you're planning a wedding. Your child is in FGC, Yobe. You have invited the French president to your wedding, you have invited Obama to your wedding, and that child was killed. Will you go ahead with that wedding?
You can't explain.
Will you go ahead with that wedding?
Will you go ahead?
Can I give you a live example? That's a story. Let me give you a live example.
What are we talking about?
The plane crash that happened a few years ago, like 2 years ago, and people were coming for a wedding. Yes, they were coming for a wedding. The wedding took place. They died. Like 5 family members died. They flew in from America. The parents and the children, the cousins died. The wedding took place the next week.
The wedding...
And they observed the minute silence. So that's a story. This is a true life story.
The first leg of the wedding had even happened. The second leg was what they had the weekend after. But everybody criticized them. Lots of people came for your wedding and you still went ahead with the second leg. You have even done the official one. You should have left it
But they
off.
still got married,
But
right?
I'm saying, you lose a 13-year-old child.
All right.
Will you still go ahead with your wedding?
So, Jumoke, you've been saying that it should have been done in a low key.
No, she said
way.
they should not even celebrate. They don't deserve
What's
it.
there
I
to
said it
celebrate?
should-
What would you
I
have
said
done?
it
What
should
would you have
been
done
low
better?
key.
It is remembering the day I was raped 100 years later. I will just come and say, we're mourning. I said to you, give a speech. That's what he does on Independence Day anyways. You don't have to have a dinner. You have invited lots of people. You should even cancel and move to that school to go and see what is
Me, I
happening
would
on
never
ground.
agree with President Jonathan going to that site.
Because his
I
life
would
is more
never.
valuable than the lives of the people that were
He's
lost.
the president of the Federal
He
Republic of
swore
Nigeria.
to defend every life. If we lose
I
one life, he's
But
responsible.
if you kill my president too, you kill my president too.
Well, if he cannot protect us and he thinks that he's not secure enough to go to Yobe, he should resign because it's his duty to protect every Nigerian life.
I totally agree with what Jumoke is saying.
I don't
honestly.
agree with that.
And
I'm
I
sorry.
said, really,
because
I said
she
last
keeps
week we
going to
should go
Obama.
there.
The Obama went to what's name? Bush
Yeah,
went
you
to
would have.
ground zero. The terrorist. Yeah, that what he said last week. That Bush.
No, I think it was
Bush?
Anthony.
It wasn't
Yeah,
me, it was someone
That
else.
Bush appeared at ground zero when that thing happened. And I'm saying these
That
are
was after
terrorists.
the-
They came and they've gone. Now these are insurgents that are still around. You know when the president, our commander in chief, now go there
If
and
you,
you now die.
if you cannot guarantee that it's safe for you to be
Of course
there,
it's not safe.
If it isn't safe,
Uh-huh.
if it
Nigeria
isn't
should be
safe,
there.
no Nigeria should be in that state.
Okay, seriously, Jumoke, you are really boiling, but let me just add in my view that I think Nigeria's unity is an illusion. We're all saying we're celebrating unity. I do not think that we are celebrating unity.
Point
I think it's an illusion.
All right.
Because
I'll take a call then.
Okay.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Good morning, Ogbara. I don't want to lose this call. Ogbara, good morning. Are you there?
Yeah,
Thanks
good
for
morning.
calling. Go ahead.
Yeah. Jumoke, you're on point. I must tell you this morning. Although I'm a first-time caller. You don't we coming together serve as a negative externality all the way. So I see no reason for us to say, what are you celebrating? That we have no cause to celebrate, for God's sake. If the United States should lose just one citizen, they will mourn. People are dying and you are celebrating. What are you celebrating? We will celebrate a child that is not making you happy. Will you celebrate his birthday or a birthday? It's not possible. What are you
All right.
celebrating?
Thank you very much, Ogbara. I think we should put this discussion in perspective. I think everybody here on the table agrees that yes, celebration during this kind of period is not the right
wrong.
thing. Maybe it should have been postponed. But at the same time, we must respect the fact that the president went ahead to do the celebration, not necessarily because it was the right thing to do, but because he's the president and he made that decision. Now, we also have to respect the fact that really it was toned down because they had
compared
bigger
to what
plans.
they had
All they
plans
had
to
was the
do.
dinner and I think one other thing on the Eco Meridian Hotel. They had there and they just honored them. I don't think they did anything outrageous. I don't really think so.
Sorry,
So can I ask
Jumoke.
a
No
question?
matter, no.
I just want
Can-
to ask a
can-
question on
Yes,
this table.
yes.
If the president's 2 children were in Yobe, would he have gone ahead?
Well, he wouldn't have.
That's my
You don't know
answer.
that. You don't know that. You don't know that.
He wouldn't
Yeah,
have.
you wouldn't
Yeah,
have.
you don't know that.
I think
You don't know that.
He lost his 2 children.
Jumoke, I think he would have. You know why? Because when you're a president, your family comes second. The nation is first.
Can I say
And
something
secondly,
else?
in
If the nation is first, he would have gone to Yobe. If the nation is first, he would have
That is
gone
the
there.
normal standard,
Okay.
but we don't see that playing out. But I'm just saying
Let me
that.
answer Jumoke. The president's 2 children were in Yobe. If they were in Yobe, as a president, he probably wouldn't have attended. But that celebration would have gone on. That's why there's sambo.
It's not true.
It would have gone on.
Can I say
It's
something
not-
else?
Where would
Where would
they
they have
have
been?
acknowledged these 100 people?
Where would they have been?
They would have acknowledged the 100 people.
Where would they have
He
been?
won't
He
be
would have
there.
gone to Yobe,
He'll
Abi.
probably,
Please, can I
maybe
say-
Would he have gone to
as a
Yobe?
parent, he'll go to Yobe. Not as
Please,
president.
can I say
He's going as a
something?
parent.
As the president,
As a parent,
aren't you
you
the
go to
overall
Yobe.
parent?
Can I please say
Holding
something?
somebody's hand in Yobe might reduce their pain. That this country really cares about
Something else entirely. Because
Point
you see, on
taken.
this
I
table,
understand
we've
your
been-
point. I think I have a call. Talk. I'll come back to you. Good morning, Talk. Good morning there.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello, Mark.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, Mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, my contribution here is that I think if we think that it is not right for us to celebrate at a time like this, I equally think a married man at this time shouldn't be, having an affair with his wife. I don't know if you get my point.
No, I don't.
What I'm saying is, if we have reasons not to celebrate because of a Boko Haram problem somewhere in the north, then we equally do not have reasons to be eating at home because we are supposed to be mourning. So if we have reasons to eat at home, then we still have reasons to celebrate.
Are you eating at home, sir?
Okay,
Yes, I do.
he's
Because my life, you have to
there's-
move on.
Okay, I think I hear his
My life,
point.
I have to
now.
move on.
Because your
I
children
have
are
to move on
not there.
with
The
my life.
parents of those children aren't eating, sir. I can
And
tell you
see,
that.
they would leave.
Imagine.
Don't,
No,
don't,
I'm
we
not
can't be
saying that they would-
exaggerating.
no.
They would eat, they would leave, they would move on. They would have more
Tope,
children if
when
they
I
can.
lost my father, I'm still here 22 years after I moved on. But at that point in time, food is not your priority.
I remember when the Sosoliso happened, when they had lost those children, the woman that lost 3 children. Yes, it was painful, but at that time she had moved. I'm sure by now she has moved past that.
Yeah.
Can I say
You
something?
eventually.
We don't want to
So
sound
if we are
insensitive.
celebrating-
We don't want to sound insensitive in any way.
We are celebrating our centenary next year, 101. Because by that time, let's say we have even cured Nigeria or Boko Haram, there will be reasons then to celebrate that we overcame this struggle.
Sanzi, okay, go. What's it? What's
See, the truth is, we keep on this. I don't like the idea that we're supposed to promote nationhood, and you'll be saying there's no nation.
All right.
No, we
Nationhood,
cannot
come back to
afford
nationhood.
to.
Nationhood. Let me
have a
call you.
call.
I have a call. Good morning. Are you there?
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. Ayo.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Thanks for
Please,
calling.
I'm calling for the first time,
Thank you.
and I felt my own view is this. You know, the good book that we are reading said nothing we should give them. I believe that celebrating is also part of it. If we say because we lost people, we should not even celebrate. I don't know. It might be wrong at this particular time, as we are saying. But we want celebrating. As long as we are still a nation, I believe we want to celebrate.
All right. Thank you so much, Ayo.
That's my own.
Thank you very much.
We're not feeling like Nigerians. Do you think separation is the solution, Jumoke? Do you think if you have Odua, you will not quarrel with? People don't quarrel. Even in Osun State right
You,
now,
the Igbos,
they
are not
still
finally-
quarreling.
they've not agreed amongst themselves.
There is no solution if you cannot live. The fact that you cannot live with the northerner, you cannot live with the southerner either. It's not. The solution is not in division. It is making it work as a nation, and that starts from you that you're experiencing peace to see this nation as a country that you want to protect. Not just saying that they are doing their thing, we're doing our thing. Let's separate. This nationhood is not working. This marriage is not working. Let's divorce. No, let us make it work.
I didn't say
Let me hear
divorce,
Sanzi.
so-
Let me hear Sanzi too.
I do not support Nigeria separating at all, but like I said earlier, it's an illusion until Nigerians generally decide to. We,
decide to
yes,
believe in
me,
this
you,
country.
all of
I
us.
believe in this country.
Exactly, which
I
I
have
said
faith in this
Nigerians
country.
because I am a Nigerian. Until Nigerians decide by themselves to unite and not
That's
live
what the
by the
confab.
rules
That's
of
what the
what I'm
confab is
saying.
telling for us. That's what we have to do.
Individually.
Let me take Chukwuma's
It's a-
call.
When is
it's
it
a
start?
no-go
Oh,
area in the
Good morning,
confab.
Chukuma. Are you there?
Chukura,
Chukura.
Murayo,
Oh,
good
sorry
morning.
about that. Go ahead, Chukura.
Good morning.
Morning.
Tope, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Tope, you should be sitting in the position that Jumoke is sitting this morning. You are a mother, for God's sake. What are we talking about this morning? I'm so annoyed. We don't have value for human life in this country. And it's so painful. Jumoke is shouting. Jumoke don't know pain of a mother. And Tope and Morayo, I'm totally disappointed this morning. What are we talking about? What are we celebrating? Why is it that we don't have feeling for human life in this country?
Yes.
We are celebrating 100 years of poverty, failure, no hospital. The children in the hospital there, they are being fanned with hand fan. There is no fan for children that is being burned by fire. Jumoke is unfair.
All right.
This country has to sit up. If the government will not fight for us, by the special grace of God, we will fight for ourselves. God
All right.
bless Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you,
you very
Chukura.
much.
Thank you, Chukura.
Thank you
I
for
think it's
ending with
important
God
that
bless
we.
Nigeria.
I think we must reiterate the fact that nobody on this table agrees that. Nobody on the table agrees that Boko Haram, what happened was the right thing to do. That the fact
Of
that
course.
we celebrated was the right thing to do. We appreciate the fact that the government wanted to celebrate, but it should have been postponed. I think we're all in agreement with that.
Amalgamation, they did not consult us to say, do you people want to be together before they forced us
Okay,
together?
why you keep
are
going
not
back?
saying it's possible,
You can't
it's
undo
positive.
it. You
Let's
can't
take some
undo
tweets
it.
of
Let's just pray the
Those that have
confab works
separated
out
doesn't make it
right.
better.
Let's take
Those
some
that
tweets of
have please do your research. I know you don't have to research. Which country, whichever country in this continent, in this world, are separated and they've gotten better from it? None. So what are we fighting for?
Actually,
Let's say
India
this.
and Pakistan, they have separated.
And
And it was the
Pakistan is
same
still at-
Lugard. It was the same Lugard that
And they're
separated
still
them.
And
having
there's still
issues.
and there's certain issues. Is
having
Pakistan at
issues.
peace?
Well,
Let's-
I think,
let's-
I think
Stanley
okay,
Ogola
but you
says-
people have even
Stanley.
said, you people have even said
Let's
that
say-
even the Igbos amongst themselves, they are still having issues. There will always be conflict.
But we should
don't
make it
force us
work.
Together.
Let us make it work.
All right, let's take some tweets. We need to round up.
You don't
please.
run away from challenges, Jumoke.
What kind
Make
of
it
challenge
work.
is that?
Stanley Ugochukwu says, we will celebrate, whether good or bad, since Nigeria did not die. Let's pray for Nigeria and make Nigeria a better place. I'm totally supporting you, Stanley. Saeed Abolade says, please read. The celebration is just a ploy to siphon public funds. Don't think we can move forward as a nation. I don't think we're moving forward as a nation because we are simply ruled by simpletons. Ese Oroka says that during the last Independence Day celebration, the president said that it was time for sober reflection. What is different now?
All right, thanks for the tweets, but that's all we can take this morning.
Yeah.
It's been a hot Monday morning.
Oh my goodness.
Don't forget to watch the repeat broadcast at 11:30 p.m. tonight. And as always, the global statistics report that 3,000 people die daily from road traffic accidents. Please wear a seatbelt. God bless you and see you tomorrow morning. Have a good morning.
Jumoke.